My 35 male girlfriend, 35 female, tells her coworkers that we are cousins. My girlfriend and I have been together for 6 years. She keeps hinting at wanting to get married and talking about what her wedding will be like someday. So I've decided to take the hint. I bought an engagement ring a week ago and am planning to pop the question sometime soon. Well, over the weekend, she had a work function. This was the first time she's invited me along. I'm not super outgoing, but I was kind of looking forward to meeting all of these coworkers she talks so much about. For some reason, every time we talked to somebody, she would introduce me as her cousin. I thought it was a joke at first, but she kept doing it all day.
What the?
When we were driving home, I asked her what all that was about, and she said, didn't want people to have the wrong impression. When I asked her what that meant, she said she didn't want to talk about it anymore, and I shouldn't be so upset. She then switched the conversation to her favorite TV show. Why would she introduce me as her cousin? Should I insist on her telling me why she did that before I proposed to her?
That's his question?
Yes, but there is an update.
Oh, okay. Can I respond to that first?
Yeah, you can respond to
that. Because
there's
a lot of weird things in that.
Yeah.
The first weird thing is like that it's been 6 years you've been with her, and this is the first time you've gone to a work function where it sounds like she's close with her work, like her coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's weird. Unless it's like a work from home thing, I guess. There's a few scenarios where it might not be weird, but it just seems odd that they haven't.
Work from home has only been like a big thing for the past 2 years.
2 years. Yeah, exactly.
Dating for
and
6 years.
And I feel like work functions were very big before 2020. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Christmas or whatever. I mean, maybe they're just out of school or something and she just started work. Who knows? So it could be weird. That could be a red flag. Yeah, it's also very weird that she's calling you cousins. Like, I guess, but even then, like, introducing someone as your partner at like a work event is fine, right? That's not weird. So I don't know. It's a very weird that
unless
she's calling
you're trying
you
to
fuck someone else.
Yeah.
But also, why would you bring your cousin to a work event?
Also strange.
Yeah, that is weird. That's a weird move. So, yeah, I would definitely press more, and I'm curious to see what she says.
All right, let's get into this update. There was a lot of good feedback to my question, although some of it was fairly mean.
To him or her?
I don't know. I decided to give her a call and be very blunt with her. I asked her if she was cheating, and she seemed very confused. When I pressed...
phone call's weird. Why would you do it in person?
Yeah, for this kind of conversation, you think you should be in person.
It's been 6 years. That seems weird. I don't know.
Yeah. When I pressed, she got angry and told me she's always been faithful to her boyfriend. Now, it was my turn to be confused. And I asked, who was your boyfriend? Long story short, she's been dating another guy for the past year.
Wait.
She has been hoping that he would propose, hence all the wedding talk. And apparently, she's never thought of me as her boyfriend. I have misread the past 6 years very badly.
Oh my God. What the fuck? So this dude just thought they were dating?
For 6 years.
For 6 years. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What? This is like a nice guy where he's just like, oh, we were friends. And I thought we were closer. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck? Holy shit, dude. That is fucked up on so many different layers. Like,
oh, there's more.
Oh God. Like, did you do things that would imply that you were dating? Did you have sex? What is going on? Why did she introduce you as your cousin and not your friend, not a friend? I don't understand. There's so many questions.
I'm still confused. I've read this whole thing before, and I'm still confused a little bit, to be honest. But
Holy.
to continue, she kept alternating between very apologetic, saying, I am so sorry that I gave you the wrong impression, and also, but how could you have possibly thought we were together?
Yeah, dude. That's on you.
Well,
unless
sir.
she is like saying we're boyfriend girlfriend. That's oh my god. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
No, you're
Just
good.
baffled.
It's an insane story. Well, sir, I feel pretty stupid right now, but on the bright side, I'm glad I found out now before I proposed. Now that
could you
would have been
imagine?
awkward.
Could you imagine?
I just got done signing up for a new Match.com account. This evening, I'm going to return the ring I bought, and I'm going to be hoping for a better day tomorrow.
That's I.
Some,
So is that it? Sorry.
There's some more comments. So that was it, but
Okay.
then he put some comments for clarification.
Okay, put in some comments, and then I'll get my final takes on.
Yeah. Because some of you were asking, no, we were not having sex. I am asexual and don't really like sex.
Okay.
We would say love you to each other, but looking back, it was probably more of a friendly thing, kind of like a love you guys. We would hang out a lot and share a lot of our feelings. We sometimes would go to a movie together or grab dinner with just the two of us, but oftentimes we did things together as a group. Here's the worst thing I've read so far. One time that sticks out is that she organized a double date. Looking back now, I realized that I was actually supposed to be on a date with the other girl, while she was with her boyfriend. That explains a lot now, like why the other girl kept brushing up against me and stuff, and why she seemed really sullen at the end of the double date. Man, I'm such an idiot. Also,
man.
An answer to more questions. No, we did not live together. Yes, I met her family. We do not kiss. We have talked about having kids and being married, but in hindsight, I realized she wasn't talking about doing that with me. I have taken care of her while she was sick. I helped out when she injured her leg, but otherwise not really. We do not share a bank account. We do not call each other pet names. We do say love you, but again, more like in a love you guys sort of way, now that I'm looking at it. And holidays together, we have spent, but more so, it's kind of celebrated in a group setting. That's everything.
Man.
Go off, Josh.
I don't even want to go off now. I just feel bad.
It's 6 years, That's rough.
Yeah. I mean, but I do know there are people like who, I mean, I have terrible social skills. So I can empathize with someone misreading social cues as something more, especially if they're, if they have like some social anxiety or social ineptitude or something like that. So, I can relate to that. Not to that degree ever though. That is an insane amount of time to think you're dating someone just to find out you've been friends for that long. And then also like it's weird to me that they got over it so quickly. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, Match.com the next day. That would not be my move if I came to the realization that past 6 years of my relationship have been a lie.
Yeah.
And even in my own mind. And I'd be like, okay, I need to take a minute to, figure my shit out before I just hop back into the dating pool. Even like, cause if it was a real relationship and you come out of that 6 years, like that's traumatic. Like
you take pretty destroyed.
It takes months and sometimes years to recover from that. And so the fact that they're just like, oh shit, I fucked up. Match.com, that's where I'm going next, is wild in a sense. But maybe I don't know.
I think that does speak to like, how they take social cues. The fact that they were able to just go on Match.com the next day and like kind of just put the whole 6 years aside and be like, what a oopsies. What a hilarious oopsies.
God damn it, right?
Yeah, like, oops, I really messed that one up. I'm silly.
Yeah, like you grabbed the wrong order at a takeout, but window or something.
Yeah, his whole non-reaction is he had a ring. He was ready to propose.
Yeah,
So
like that
the
is
fact-
emotional. Like confirmate. You're just like, okay, I'm ready to lock this down. That is gonna be awkward after that to hang out with her. But like, I don't know. It's a very strange situation. I feel bad for him, and but it is at the same time like, how did you not figure that out or talk about it? Very weird for sure.
Yeah, I'm like, I guess, I don't know. I've never been, I did, like I've said multiple times on this podcast, I didn't really date around a lot. So I don't know, like, I've never experienced the not being clear with like terms on like what a relationship is.
Sienna and I kind of went through that. Not like, not in like a severe sense, but like there was a point 2 summers ago before we were dating where Sienna's like, okay, we talk every day, we hang out all the time. Well, like we visit each other because we were long distance at that time. Mm-hmm. She's like, are we exclusive? And I was like, I thought we were. I have not been talking to anyone for a long time now. I thought this was what this was. And she's like, okay, good. I was just confirming because we'd never actually talked about it. And then like a while later, I asked her to be like my girlfriend or whatever officially.
Yeah.
But it was just like, I was so confused. I was like, oh shit, I thought we were. I had no other ideas about it. So
sometimes you could just slip into these things and not really know.
Oh, it happens, but it's definitely like it was like maybe 2 months before Sienna was like, are we like exclusive? It wasn't 6 years. You know what I mean?
6 years is a crazy. Also, like social media and stuff. If she, maybe they're just not into social media. But I'm like, a whole year of her dating a guy, you would think you would see like post of them together or something.
Especially if like you're a really good friend, like you would hang out with them, obviously, right?
Yeah, and wouldn't she talk to you about boyfriend things?
That's what I would think. I mean, maybe he just thought it was.
But maybe she was just talking about. Oh man,
it's weird that you talk about me in the third person.
Yeah, and my boyfriend was like, "What did I do?" So
is my pet name John? some other name.
It's weird how you call me another man's name, but okay.
Kind of into it, so it's fine, I guess.